yesterday when I really had a conversation with you in here onto the Rokani media football. I told you how this guy is obviously on his way to the side of England, and when you look at our left side of the screen, that's how Viktor Gyokeres was on plane with his agent. You understand? That's how Viktor Gyokeres was on plane with his agent, and everything really went on well. So, as it stands, they touched down London, and his medical is set to take place today. So welcome to this channel. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun wherever you are, and continue to subscribe. See to it that all goes on well as planned. So Fabrizio Romano yesterday told us exclusive Viktor Gyokeres and his agent Hassan Sintinkaya on their way to London now. Gyokeres set for Arsenal medical as he only wanted to join them. The photo I've gone here to show you is Sintinkaya with Gyokeres, key to waive his commission to help his client to sign for the club. We all know to it that he had to obviously take a pay cut, and that pay cut was really very hindrance into the deal of these two clubs really coming to pass. You understand? So, as it stands, Viktor Gyokeres is in London. His medical is gonna be carried out today. That is it. No doubts. It's obviously gonna be carried on today, and Gyokeres will later fly to Singapore to obviously join us. Meaning that the game that Arsenal is gonna be playing on Sunday against Newcastle, he's not gonna be part of it. But the other games that Arsenal is obviously going to be playing in the preseason, obviously Gyokeres will be part of those games. Remember, Arsenal went ahead to play a team called AC Milan. They beat AC Milan by 1-0, and tomorrow, 14:30 hours, Arsenal will be tussling it out with a side known as Newcastle. Don't expect Gyokeres to be part of that, but the game that they're going to be playing on 31st against Tottenham Hotspur is really going to be very important for Viktor Gyokeres, because that is a North London derby. Whether it's in the preseason or in the middle of the season or not in the season, we all know exactly what that really means to everyone, and that game is really very important to the people that we are really talking about in here. So that's exactly what you're really having in here, and the side of Rokani Media Football will be really briefing you exactly of what will happen in here. So those are two games that we've gone ahead to see. Then Villarreal and then Athletic Club. Now that means Arsenal has 3 games of playing with a player known as Viktor Gyokeres with them, and then on the 17th of August, that's when the player will be facing his former manager at the club of Sporting Lisbon, and that is none other than Ruben Amorim. That is his former manager at the side of Sporting Lisbon. As you know, Arsenal is opening up with Manchester United on the 17th of August. Big opener, and we'll be waiting to see how that pans out. So tomorrow I'll be dropping the match preview, and when he's obviously done with the medical, I'll come here and really let you know that the medical of Viktor Gyokeres is done and dusted. You understand? So that's how things are really panning out here onto the Rokani Media Football. You understand? So from there, let's obviously move on to another player known as Emerson Royal. Looks like his journey and AC Milan has gone ahead obviously come to an end, as Emerson Royal here on his way to Rio de Janeiro as he's joining Flamengo. Brazilian right back will cost 9 million euros fee from AC Milan, here on flight with his agent Elvis Garcia Barrera, and all set for Mengao move. That's what you're obviously getting in through from the side of Fabrizio Romano. Now, he was at Spurs, and he was one of those that I never really felt like he was really good. And I think Antonio Conte loved him a lot because of his work rates, and defensive skills. But I tell you what, he's not that kind of player that would obviously come and really bet on to obviously be part of what the big picture that we are rebuilding in as a team of Spurs. And I'm really happy that they noticed it and they brought in Pedro Porro, an improved version of him, and Spurs went ahead obviously looking good with Pedro Porro, and they sold him to AC Milan. And guess what? They've even gone ahead to win a trophy, when he really left. It shows you that he was one of the hindrances that went ahead to obviously happen to this other side. So, as it stands, the side of Brazil, that is Flamengo, have gone ahead obviously get themselves a very good player, and that is Emerson Royal. And at this juncture, very many players are really looking to play or to sign for clubs at their home, because they know Ancelotti is there, and if Ancelotti is there, then maybe they have a chance to play part into the coming World Cup that is going to be played in America, Canada, and Mexico next year. That is it. So guys, thank you very much for obviously watching in through, and we are here to obviously discuss these, and let's obviously rubbish the rumors. Fabrizio Romano has rubbished all the links of Xavi to become the Indian Federation national team manager. He has said despite recent reports, zero talks took place between Jiai Hernandez and Indian Federation. That's what we've obviously gone ahead to get in from Jiai Hernandez. So, Jiai Hernandez, ever since he was sacked from Barcelona, he hasn't even looked obviously maybe really get a job, and he's like, let me take my time. He was once linked to Man United, he was linked to Spurs, Chelsea, and very many other teams, right? But I think he's taking his time. He's taking his time and waiting for the big opportunity to obviously come and cross his face. And when it crosses his face, I think that's when he obviously come up and put in a very big shift altogether, right? So that's what we're ahead obviously getting through from the side of Fabrizio Romano, and we call upon for your reactions into the comment section below about Viktor Gyokeres' medical today in London, and what are your thoughts about it. I think Arsenal fans are really very excited. Then Emerson Royal to Flamengo, and Xavi reports to become the Indian national team manager have been rubbished, and it comes in through from man himself known as Fabrizio Romano. We out.